What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Apollos Harris, aka the Wise One, environmental terrorist, right? Uh, Coming at y'all. I ain't gonna say once again, because it's been a long while since I actually really did a show on YouTube. You know, a lot of stuff has happened since last time I actually really did a show on YouTube. But I'm not actually really gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this clip with Spike Lee and his new movie, going after the president, all that kind of stuff, and then the shit that was on Channel 33, damn, CNN with Don Demon and those other three goons that was on there, uh, talking about the whole deal, and this motherfucker bringing up the movie School Days, and actually I don't really know what the fuck she's talking about. I mean, because if you actually really look at the title of the movie, it speaks for itself. Everybody around that motherfucker, dazed in the motherfucker. But it's stuff like that that actually like really, it really actually really pisses me off about a lot of people. Because they actually really want to use it as a template, if you will, to actually like say, okay, well, as in the sense where that, okay, well, this is a movie that you should watch. But what the fuck you gonna learn from that, from a movie like that, you know? But in either case, Spike Lee gets on there, bashing the president like everybody else do, right? Uh, Talking about how America pushes the bullshit and saying that the bullshit is just not in America, it's all over the world. But I look at it like this, right? There's all kinds of types of bullshit. So what type of bullshit are you talking in particular? I mean, bullshit is bullshit, like seriously. You know, uh, I just look at it like you're actually like really part of the bullshit that actually like really gets displayed or whatever. So for you to actually really come out and say what the fuck you said, right? That's actually like really. That's almost like what people you say. Hey, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. But there was a lot of other stuff that was said. Just like I say, y'all go watch this doggone clip. It's on CNN. There was one, what I said on my Facebook page. Back in the day, they had whatever subject that was irrelevant at that time. You had the white host, and then you had other, and then you look at the panel, you had like two other white folks, and then you had the black token guy, right? Well, everybody on this motherfucker was black, but then you had what people would probably call like the Uncle Tom or the Uncle Ruckus person, if you will, right? So then they bashing on him. So I'm just like, okay, everybody want to holler about, black people, you need to do this, that, and the third. But here it is, you on national television, and you bashing one of your so-called own. So there's something very seriously wrong with this picture, in which there's always been something seriously wrong with the picture. Because it's like this, anytime when you walking around, and you calling yourself so-called black, knowing damn well you ain't, there's something seriously wrong with that picture. I'm talking about that you are, or that you African American, or you Native American, which that's like the biggest slap in the face, if there was one, or Indian, or any type of Indian, Quapaw, or sue or whatever. And I just look at it like this, you know, anytime when you allow somebody else to put a stamp on you, if you will, and then you actually really walking around cherishing that shit, like, oh, I'm an African American. No, the fuck you ain't. You know, I'm just here to tell you. Look at the place where it all began, people. I said this once before too. So I'm not gonna get into no long, drawn out detail about that. You know, y'all go back, look at previous shows that I've actually really did on this channel. You know, but my whole thing about what these motherfuckers was actually really trying to say, right, was all bullshit right from the start. I mean, you can't sit up here and talk about bullshit when you actually like help shovel that shit out. So my thing is that, okay, if you actually like really gonna talk about something, first and foremost, know what the fuck it is that you're talking about. And actually like really make sure that you ain't part of what the fuck you talking about, especially if it's something negative. You know, again, you know, I could actually really draw this shit out, but I'm not, right? Because the thing about it though is this. They say repetitions are good, but that shit only works when you're in the gym, right? Because you can sit up here trying to tell a person, hey, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And then they go do it anyway. And then a lot of y'all motherfuckers be like, oh, well, they had to bump their head. Really? Okay. So, in either case, go check out the clip, right? And actually like just really stop and pay attention to what the fuck I just told y'all. Right? As far as like the bullshit, as far as Hollywood goes. And then go ahead and make your own go ahead and, you know, iron out your own judgment, truth, or whatever the fuck it is you want to call it, right? Leave your comments below, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later.